So this one we're going to be looking at quads and niggling knees. So what we're going to start with is we're going to roll, basically using the roller. You're going to need the roller, you're going to need a mobility ball, and you're going to need a towel or a jumper. And to start off with, we're just going to roll up and down the leg. So you're going to start off when you're rolling. Generally, you're going to start off on the inside of the leg, and then from there you're going to roll up and down. So the inside of the leg is about there, just literally rolling down and up, feeling it almost like it's on your adductor. And then as you roll up, you're going to roll to sort of the top of the leg, but you're going to roll over the quad and not just straight, but you're going to roll out as well. So it'll go from the inside of the leg to the outside of the leg, from the knee up until the outside of the hip. And you roll up and down 5 times. What we'll end up doing is we're going to be rolling, we're going to be in a position and we're going to do everything on this one side, and then we're going to move on to the other side. So once we've done the 5 rolls up and down on this side, we'll move on to something that you'll need the towel for, or the jumper. And you're going to wedge that in between the back of your leg at the knee joint, and then you're going to flex up, pulling up on the jumper a little bit, and then squeeze out. So flex and then extend at the knee. Again, 5 times. Once you've done that 5 times, I'm going to repeat that cycle one more time. So you're going to start off with the roller again. It's okay not to have the right position or what you think is the right position, because it takes a bit of time to get the perfect position, especially as you're rolling up and down the quad. Again, we're going to complete that 5 times. And then once we've done that 5 times, we'll go back onto the jumper or towel. Should feel quite dynamic. Should feel a little bit looser after doing that already. And then 5 squeezes with a towel, flex and extend. And then we're going to get the lacrosse ball. And with the lacrosse ball now, we're going to do a similar sort of thing what you did with the towel. But you're going to put the ball on the lateral aspect of the quad, so on the outside of the quad. Lean into it a little bit. But then the same thing with flexion and extension. So you're going to bend the knee and then straighten the knee. Again, do that 5 times. Once you've done that 5 times, still going to do a similar thing, but the ball's going to be right up near the TFL, so it's going to be on the top of your leg. Almost feel like it's in your hip, not your ITB, so you're not right on the outside. So you see I'm not on my full side, I'm just leaning into that side. But again, I'm doing 5 flexion and extensions. And once I've done those, I'm going to go back down to the knee joint. I'm going to do that sequence between those two one more time. Once you've done those 5, back up into the hip and the TFL. Lean into it, not away from it. And flex and extend. Once you've done that 5 times, move the ball out the way, lie down on your back, put one leg over the other, so the left leg, the leg you've been working on, over the other one, a bit like you're reading the newspaper. Push down slightly on that knee, and then that leg is going to drop down until your foot touches the floor, but you still push down with the knee and onto the knee with that hand, keeping your shoulder on the floor. And we're going to hold that for 30 seconds to a minute, whatever you feel you're comfortable with. The amount of time you hold for is specific to you, whatever you feel like you need it. Hold for longer. Likewise, if it's very uncomfortable and it's quite painful or forceful, you're more than welcome to just relax out to fraction 2. Then we're going to come on to one more stretch on this side. You can use a roller to help you on this one if you want. But you either go to where I am now, just sort of that half position. You should feel a stretch in your quad. Or if you need the roller to help, or if you don't need the roller to help, then fine. But the goal, if you can, is to just get both shoulders on the floor. The further out that left knee is, the easier it is. The further it is into that leg, the harder it is. So the closer that knee is, just ease in and out, whatever you, to your degree of difficulty. And then take big breaths. Just try and relax as much as you can. That right side, if you've got that, if you push down and squeeze with that, the left side, squeeze with that glute, you'll get more of a stretch in the hip. If you decide not to do that, you'll get more of a stretch in the quad, so whatever's more suitable to yourself. Now, when you feel like you've done enough in that position, before we move on to the other side, we'll just spend sort of 30 seconds all the way up to 5 minutes if you feel like you want to, just really relaxing. So bring both legs out, take some big breaths, and really just focus on that relaxation phase before you move on to the other side. And the second side is just a repeat of the first side, so I won't talk much through the second side. I'll just let you crack on with it. I'll be there doing the movements as a reference point, and I'll chirp in every once in a while, but your focus then is to take onus and repeat the exact same thing on the other side. Just remember, on this side, and not with the ball, you're looking to hit your TFL, so you're not looking to hit your ITB or your glute, so you're looking to be round by that hip rather than really trying to be on the glute or on the outside of the leg. So we're trying our best to just stretch there rather than on the outside there, on that right side obviously. Once you feel like you've completed that side, then take as much time as you need just to relax. Up to 5 minutes. Either this pose or go into child's pose, whatever you fancy, whatever's most comfortable for you. And then once you've done that, crack on with the rest of the day.